Hello again, Mario the Pie Man here, or indeed possibly Purry. I'm not sure. I may be thinking of actually putting some branding on this channel. Who knows? Regardless, you know my name is Murray, called the Pie Man, occasionally Purry. I'm taking another break from Sid Meier's Pirates. This isn't a sign that I'm getting bored of the game, although I'm finding it a wee bit samey at times. I do love playing Sid Meier's Pirates, but it's just also to give you a variety. Let's hope none of us lose interest, and remember, you guys losing interest is arguably more important than me losing interest, although I did play through all of Myst, so my sincerity of that is, questionable. Anyway, what we are doing at the moment is playing Wing Commander 3. I thought I'd take another look at this. It had been a while, it has been a while since I've looked at this, so do forgive me if I seem a bit rusty. Now I am going to set myself a timer, but I also have up on a phone, just for my own reference, the keyboard controls to the game, because it's been quite tricky trying to remember all the controls, so I may well be footering with the flying again. But I'm going to start a timer to give a rough idea of how long I get to play the game, so I'm not dragging this thing out too far. But so let's have a look around. So that's the main terminal, that's where we were. I don't think there's anyone up here, so let's go to the bridge. No, timing lifts. There he is, Mark Hamill. So is there anyone to talk to? Nope. This could mean that I've spoken to everyone. I can't remember, and I should have actually watched the last video. I've got to admit, this was kind of impromptu, but I should have checked to see if where it got to last time, so that I'm not kind of going through all the same beats as before. I think I did all the conversations, but I'll just do a quick double check. Nothing wrong with that. So, off to the pub. Now, something, I posted a picture of the ship up on another, something to do with a spaceship podcast, in fact. Space Dog Jury, if you ever want to look into it. Oh, I think this is just me looking at my hologram of Angel.
Hello, mon ami.
Bonjour.
I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia.
Not for all the others.
I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer.
A lot longer, mate.
But
I'm
always
horribly
remember,
sensitive.
Je t'aime. I love you.
Yeah, I'm about to go on a mission and I've made myself sad. I think that's just again. I do like the way they put the terminals in places. I don't really think I spotted it before, but they're giving you an opportunity to save. The downside is this does look awful like I've just sauntered into a room. For all that I've come from the docks, only the one entering this area, cinematic. And these do get a bit old, I've got to say. It does get to the point of seriously kind of not skip some of these intros. But of course these were used at the time for loading, much like they are in every other game still. So here I come onto the flight deck. Who's here? Who's here? No one. So I'm gonna quickly look out here, but I am just milling about. No one out here. Nope. Right, back up here. Oh. I tell you, I'm giving Mark Hamill a workout, making sure he keeps moving, because, well, actually he is busy now. He wasn't at this time. So let's go and attend the briefing.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
One of our tracking stations report Karathi activity in these regions. I'd like you to run a patrol through there, sweep the areas. The station's report is sketchy. You might encounter some sort of Karathi cap ship. Go to it, Colonel.
Okay. Thank you.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
Who should come with me today? Let's go Biff Tannen. Oh, yeah. Right. Used to their little movement. Let's try to fly once with everyone at least. So let's pick Cobra.
Cobra, I want you on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
Don't know who's flying with Hobbs now though, since no one else will fly with him. Let's Now, no, I don't think I'll... Can I change? Yeah, let's see. Let's not go for the Hellcat. I also had a soft spot for the Thunderbolt because it had that. Not the arrow. Yeah, so we can't take the bomber. There is one called the Longbow. There's the bomber. I think I will take this one. Just in case it's a cap ship there. It's always a bigger, heavier, more armoured ship. Now, an eagle-eyed viewer and friend of mine, Alan, he spotted that he did an IMDb search, and Rachel, as it turns out, was in a few films that I wouldn't look up on your work computer. Oh, here's the Thunderbolt. I do like the way they did manage to use the same footage for every ship. But yes, she was actually an adult actress, but apparently was also trying to get into legitimate. You know, good on her for trying to move beyond it, and even if it was in. To be honest, I actually am surprised we didn't see more actresses and actors from the adult industry for these old FMV games, because they were looking for people trying to break into the legitimate acting world.
Clear to take off.
Right, let's see. Okay, there we go. So let's just check, yep. Right, okay. There's the weapons, and if I go... Okay. M's. Right, okay. Right now. I want to put more into the weapons. A bit more into the shields. I don't care too much about speeds. I can't remember what D is. Right, okay, let's do this. So let's line up with the beacon. I don't even know if I have to line up with the beacon. Oh yeah, maybe I do. Autopilot. Oh, this one has a weird turret. Now there is... Oh, anything here?
What's your status?
I'm just fine, sir.
That's good to hear.
What's your status?
I'm just fine, sir.
Nothing here so far. Maybe it's going to be an uneventful mission. We're just going to fly
Enemy
it.
sighted, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Going after.
Forgot we have afterburners. Controls froze there. Hey, splash one. Oh, we're sealing. Alright, that's fine. Let's see if we can talk to him.
I hate easy targets.
Yeah, easy target.
Sighted, Colonel.
Now let's go get him. Oh.
Break and attack.
Going after him.
Yeah. I can't seem to climb that high. Oh, is it? Speed.
Mission objectives accomplished.
I don't know, I'm curious about this thing. That's a transport. This, so that was awfully quick. Oh, slow her down a little.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Hey, score one for our side, Colonel. You're clear to land.
Yeah, yes. I might have to look into what that keyboard control thing is. It's a shame I can't get the joystick working, because that would make life a lot easier.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
It
Thanks,
does indeed.
Chief.
So, I'm going to quickly save, just because, you know, I don't want to lose progress. Take off my flying suit. Don't know why we did the mad run out. Right, so quickly onto the main terminal. It's under duty logs. I'm going to try and has it frozen? I had to press enter. Dippy. Right, so let's have a look around. So, no one's in here at the moment. Let's do our Mass Effect thing. Like I say, a pioneer in this case for this game. I think it was one of the first where you had these interim scenes between the... I mean, maybe not this, but the Wing Commander series in general, but this one to an extent, where you had these interim things. And you did, like I say, they maybe haven't integrated it as much into the game. It was kind of an additional thing to it, but it is still, I mean, it's why you bought the game. You bought the game more as a movie, particularly at the time. We were looking at that going, oh, look, it's actual video. Let's go and talk to Rachel.
Hey, Colonel.
Hey.
Pull up a chair.
I will do.
Let me know if I'm out of line here, but the word is there's a test pilot flying in on one of the new Excaliburs. Is that true?
Our command doesn't tell me everything.
No one told
I hope
me
it's true. I can't wait to get my hands dirty with one of those pups.
You really like your job, don't you?
I just hope the test pilot's not some priss who won't let me touch his equipment.
I gotta give it to you. You really get to the point.
Yeah, well, I never really cared much for gray areas. That's why I do what I do. Either an engine part works or it doesn't.
Shane's don't lie.
You've never
As
worked
much
with
as
some of the
people
parts
do
I
anyway.
have.
Should be a little hard on people.
But you're
I gotta pass
claiming you're not
inspection,
working
same as
the
anything
job.
else. Of course, I got certain hours for that.
And do we keep this schedule posted, Chief? Do you?
Only for a select few, sir.
This is some really substandard flirting here. Well, that was some blue milk for you there, Mark. Anyone in here? Nope, no one in here. So I've done some frankly awful flirting. Oh no, it is a different door. It is. That's good. Right, so where else are we going? We might actually get 2 missions out of this, just looking at my timing, which is quite impressive. So let's, I suppose we don't have to watch the opening cinematic. We do have to look at this lift again. I wonder if someone has to clean that light. So tech is to stop this lift every so often and do light maintenance. Not as in like small amounts, but you know, as in fix a light. Maybe that shouldn't really come to my mind. No way. Just the main terminal. Go to lift. Go to gunnery control. Or does no one want to talk to me? Nope, pretty much some substandard flirting. That's all we got. Oh well. Let's go back to flight control. And but yes, this was part of the game, was this idea that you're almost, I mean, this is why they used actors, why they used filmed sequences, because it was to give it this very cinematic feel, rather than your games which would have your play mission, and just the plot's kind of explained through the missions. You're shooting these Gribblies this time for this reason, and vice versa. Anyway.
Ready to get down to business?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Confed has a cargo ship loaded with med supplies that must be escorted to this jump point. Now, unfortunately, news of this shipment somehow leaked out. You will undoubtedly come under Karate attack. Good luck, Colonel.
Oh, yeah, you might see me cock up my first mission, because I was never good at these escort missions.
So, these are the mission objectives.
Sir, these look like last week's mission objectives.
Oh, and one last thing.
Who will I bring out this time? Let's take Crotch Grabber McCrotchy Face. Biff Tannen.
Maniac, you're gonna be my wingman. Don't make me regret it. Dismissed.
Just to give you a look at all the
Good
wingmen.
luck.
I can't remember who I used to fly with most of all. Is Flint here yet? I don't think I've seen Flint. Oh, Chief. Yeah, I reckon I'm with you. I'm going for the the Arrow. This is your interceptors. Also mean you get to see more of the spaceships. So you saw the Hellcat last time. You've seen the Thunderbolt. You'll now see the Arrow. Let's go. Oh shit! I've never noticed the set wobbling there. Again, I like the Arrow. The Arrow's an interceptor, so it's a smaller ship, faster, slightly lighter armed than the big old Thunderbolt that was flying last time. The Thunderbolt was ultimately my favourite from this thing, just as far as all-rounders go. Well, it wasn't even an all-rounder, but it was kind of this heavier ship, you know. Arrows and Hellcats were kind of the faster ones. Whereas this was your... Atomic batteries. Quick that is. That used to be go make a cup of tea territory. I'm not kidding. Can I flip all the way? Can I flip 360? Yep. Oh, but do not collide with the carrier. So yeah, I can, so I don't know what this thing's problem is. Right.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Where's my autopilot light? Ah. I think that's the cargo. No issues here. That's a good start. Guessing it'll be the second one, as again.
It's party time. Ready to rock and roll.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
Will. Excuse my dad. Yeah, indeed, Maniac.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Look, that was me. That one was me. No harm bothering with the missiles, they don't often work already. I think we've got kills. This is one of the things you'll see my kill score at the end of the game will be rubbish.
It's party time.
Okay. Oh.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
Pew, 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 pew. Right. Combat being this hard.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Teeth. Run away. Let's get those shields back up. Yeah.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
I hope there's not much else from here. Let's see how the cargo's doing.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Yeah, that's good. Hope we don't have anywhere else to go because we've wasted all the missiles and that. We should really check them.
It's party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
Shields. Yeah, when I was playing this at home originally, my dad wondered why this guy kept going on about kitty litter. He was kind of, if you bear in mind, this was when we play games on the speakers, so it was good to hear everything that was going on.
Thanks for the escort, Colonel.
You're welcome.
Initiating jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
At least it doesn't make it fight just to line up on me now and again.
I have dishonored my clan! More kitty litter. I'm hot today. More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Yeah, I've got no front armor. Oh, the temptation to shoot him. Looks like I'm spitting some stuff. Right.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
Out of range. Ah, yeah, here we go.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Well, I guess the Colonel's on a roll. You're clear to bring it on home.
Thank you. Docking request granted. If anyone plays Elite Dangerous, they'll kind of get the idea of that. So yeah, finding the combat a bit tricky. My hand's actually quite sore from that. Obviously, these faster moving bits, it's a bit harder for me to find the right commentary. Good God, there's holes all over it. What a mess. What have you done to my spaceship? I thought you were Luke Skywalker.
You really smoked him, Colonel.
Thanks, Chief.
Oh, I've given you quite a lot of work. Sorry. My bad. So, up to flight control again. I do wonder what that little icon of a pyramid is. I'm guessing it's things in wireframes. In fact, things in wireframe always look high-tech. Who am I kidding? Right. So, let's see if we can get this on. Stick with playthrough 1 now, I suppose. Yay! I've worked out how to make the save button go. Right, so let's do our wandering about here and then we'll probably finish it. And I'll try to even remember. I might put myself on the flight deck or something, just as a reminder that I'd finished the mission, because it could be a while before I do this. So let's go up to the pub. We had done our mission, good day's work, off to the pub. In the lift. I mean, I don't even have garrison tally for company. I think that's my gripe now. Talk to the barman. So, anything going on in here? No, I'm guessing it'll be the same. I can look at my sad hologram again. Sorry, guys.
Hello, mon ami.
I didn't realise that this.
I hope the fight
there
goes
is
well for you and all the others on the Concordia.
It's to do with a plot
I'm about
point.
to set up for covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn. So I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer.
Yeah, I won't reveal it, but it does change at some point. I promise I won't look at it again, at least until the next time I record this, at which point, yes I will. So, off we go, Mark. Sorry, Chris. Hi, Chris. Back out here. So, no one wants to speak to me. Is it because I broke my spaceship? Or will there be someone up on the bridge? I used to remember there were more conversations, but then again, you know, it was a number of years ago. Quite a large number. Almost all of them. Look at it this way, when I played this game, it was on a P75, so 75 megahertz is a big one. Well, I think it was 4 megabytes of memory. And this thing ran just. Anyone here to talk to? No. Although I do like the fact that you can see the ships in your convoy. Let's finally have a look at gunnery control, and before I realise everyone hates me, no one wants to speak to me. Oh no. There's Flint.
Sir?
Sir.
They call you Flint, right?
So you have looked at the flight roster.
Are you making a request, Lieutenant?
Sir, I come from a long line of fighter pilots. My brother, my father, his father before him. I guess you could say it's in my blood.
Died flying
Your point
jets.
being...
I know your record. I would have at least expected you to take a look at the victories. We've racked up our share of kills. We're not scrubs out here.
Nobody said you were.
Suppose you're afraid I'll peel off the first time we engage.
What about the 20th time? Or the 30th? Will you fatigue even a split second or get a twitchy finger? The wingman I fly with? I need guarantees.
Respectfully, sir, if you only fly when there are guarantees, you won't be flying much.
Oh, she has a point. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, I wouldn't presume to do your job for you, sir.
I thought she was there. I didn't realise she came in. I didn't realise I'd been ditching her from flying just because... I mean, I don't know. Is she a lady? Is she new? But, yeah, bad form, Wing Commander. Bad form. Well, at least we know now, so she's in the flight roster. I'll take a quick look around just in case someone wants to come in and say... But I presume I get to... So I'll go back down to flight control, I think. I'll stop at the pub quickly. There might be a sequence to these. I'm trying to get my head back into what this game liked to do, so... Stop at the pub again. But yes, I was sure there was another pilot called Flint, and I was wondering where she was. I know there's a plot point. I think there's actually another pilot we get. But I believe I have to earn his respect. Nope. That barman must be sick of that music by now. All the while, he's going to murder someone. Down to flight control. I'm going to save here in the vain hope that I remember to just jump straight into the flying wings next time. But we will see. So I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I will be returning to Sid Meier's Pirates for at least the foreseeable future. I'm not sure if I'll finish the game. I did sort of embark on my own replay of it, and I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be ages and ages of lots of repeating. But I'm going to try and make sure we see everything. So I'm going to try and make sure we see. Well, I'll go on to more of that with Sid Meier's Pirates. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know in the comments, or if you want to talk to me on Twitter, I am at Pieman70. That's with a capital P and a capital M and the number 17 digits. I'm always happy to hear new folk. So yes, please do get in touch. Please like, share, talk to other people about it, and I'll hopefully see you next time, by which point we'll be back on the 7 Seas. So until then, bye for now.